Hello everyone, and welcome back to Everyday Husband Quotes, the channel for marriage advice, marriage entertainment, and everything else marriage. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now this video is being sponsored by everydayhusbandquotesapp.com. It is a journal/notebook website. The company took my Dear Diary story from my childhood and marriage to personalize the website. Not to mention, when I'm creating my commentary for videos, the magic starts here. Now, I like the journal/notebooks because they are unique. So grab yours today by visiting the link in the description box. Now, y'all, let's talk about episode 4 of season 2 of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Melody and Martell made a statement on the last episode that just didn't sit right with your girl. And I really strongly disagree when people say or do these type of things. Now, just to give you guys a recap a little bit on what happened on episode 4, Melody was having a conversation with her husband Martell right after a client left. Martell was explaining to Melody that he called Marsau the B word, and they got into it at the gym. Melody then switches the conversation and starts talking about how Martell and her helped Latisha and Marsau out. Now, not sure what they are talking about, whether it's helping the Scotts get on the show, or if it's the comeback group they are talking about, or if Melody and Martell are bringing up how they helped the Scotts out in the past and let them borrow their car. But either way, it's a lot and your girl don't like it. So Melody says to Martell, when you know you've been good to somebody, you know you helped them, and whenever they try to bring you down and bring down everything you've worked for and you've built only to make themselves look better or feel better, maybe it helps your behind sleep better at night. Like filing a police report. They weren't ever no real true friends in my book. Martell then says they try to come for our brand. And Melody responds to Martell by saying, I feel like they just latched on because they were at a time in their life when they were in need. So Martell says it's easy for people to be your friends while their hands are out. We are not those type of people who try to do something and then throw it up in your face. But like you say, show some type of gratitude. Let us know you appreciate the things that we done. Don't try to stab us in the back. So y'all, this is what Melody and Martell said on episode 4. I personally think all of this negative talk is deeper than what is on the surface of things. I also feel this feuding is from the 47 acres that the comeback group was supposed to invest in together. But take a look at this, and then I'm going to wrap up this video.
No. Tisha didn't start the beef. Tisha didn't start the beef. Go back to the first episode when you look at it, and the beef started over 43 acres that Marsau found and Martell and them bought.
Right.
So that's where the beef started.
Right.
The beef started. The beef kept rising.
Yeah, you right.
No. I'm not telling y'all from what I think. I'm telling y'all from what I know.
Right.
The beef started over 43 acres. When they got back into the comeback group, the second beef started because of how the Holts wanted to run the business. The Scotts didn't have the money. First, hold on.
All right, Mike, don't say too much now, man.
I'm going to just say this. There's not a Scott out there that can't buy what they want to buy. I'm going to just say that.
I got it.
If it costs money, they had to. No, they kept saying that so that the show could go in their favor. But I know y'all don't see Maurice driving a G-Wagon. I know y'all don't know that kids have braces over there. I know y'all don't see that Marsau is a general contractor building. I know y'all don't know this because y'all not really looking at it. Y'all not looking at his mama got a house.
They see what they want to see.
They see what they want to see. I'm just saying.
We sometimes will go months without speaking. Then, maybe a big event happened and we shoot him a text, letting him know. And so I remember we created a sizzle and we sent that to him. And he was like, oh my gosh, I want to send y'all a contract right now. And he sent one like in the next day or two. Sent a contract over. And he was like, I don't want anyone else representing you. I want to get you guys a show. And so we signed a contract. And after that, what happened is he said, okay, I'm pitching. Everything's looking good, but I can get ensemble sold quicker. And he said, so do you have any people maybe that you would want to bring in if you want to do an ensemble or not? And so at the time, we were hanging really closely with the Scotts and a couple other people as well in our industry. So we pitched 4 couples to him. I was like, hey, look at them. We think they'd be good. Yes. And so the Scotts, they interviewed everyone. And so they loved the Scotts, and here we are today.
We charged Marsau with finding the land and whatnot, and so he came up, found 47 acres, but it all came about with the Holts was going to buy the land no matter what. No matter what we found, the Holts, Melody and myself, we were going to buy the land. So we met probably, I exaggerate when I said 100, but we probably met about 20-something times.
Yeah, a bunch of meetings.
Yeah.
For long hours.
Yeah, wow.
When I say 30 minutes, supposed to be, it lasted a couple hours.
Right.
Yeah, and that would frustrate me. I'm more like, hey, let's analyze this. And if it makes sense, let's do it. If it doesn't, let's move on.
Keep on moving.
And it was kind of the thing too, Kenny, and even in our meetings and conversations, Martell, I'm not sure if you remember, but it was like, hey, okay, we need to find land that's available because we need to secure the land. If you secure the land and you own the land, and you control what comes on the land. And that is why we started looking for land. So I was charged with the duty of community relations. I was supposed to, meet with like Deb and Keith at the time, different people, different pastors and things. Marsau was in charge of finding the land, and when we found it, it was stated the Holts will have to buy the land. So once we stopped kind of meeting as much, and we went and contract on the land, one person was there at the closing. The other one knew before we closed that we were getting the land, but again, like I said on the show, it was never, we didn't just want 47 acres for ourselves to have. You know what I mean? It was still about this comeback initiative for us. It was still, hey, we're gonna figure this thing out and develop these 47 acres together.
Right.
So, but hey.
And it's still open to the comeback group now. We can come together. And
We've said that.
Okay, all right.
Everybody can put in what we put in up to date. And it can still be all 6 of ours.
They can still get in on them 47 acres.
They can still get it.
I mean, we're friends, and they know that. There's never no sneaky stuff, no behind the back, none of that. Very open, very transparent, But I guess it's like we didn't call like, hey, come to the closing table with us.
Right.
We about to buy the land, but you guys come get a photo.
Right.
Unless they was coming to check.
Right.
So come on.
The same time that they're saying, hey, we helped them out, we loaned them a car, complexes, and
6 rental homes.
6 rental homes. Like the idea of that right there, and anyone who knows us is ludicrous. If that's what my thing is this.
You know what? I think that the viewers should get a background on that. So you don't think I should tell them? Okay.
At the end of the day, I'll say this. Very plain. I hear them saying they made so. Made so say, okay, make another so. Make another one.
Make another one. Around here.
They mad because we parted ways like Ben and J-Lo. We was all friends. End of the day though, I put friends business.
But ask them, how did we even become friends?
The truth is, I didn't even want to be famous. These niggas is brave to not necessarily go through these changes. And I don't even know how it came to this. Except that fame is the first stuff. No, the man is stronger than heroin. When you can look in the mirror like there I am and still not see what you become. I know I'm guilty of it too, but not like them. You lost one.
But the real question is, how do we even connect with them?
No, baby, that's messy.
Okay, I'm not gonna be messy.
Fuck it. That's their story. Run it. Get a bag. Get a bag. But let me tell you something. We only prove shit to underwriters and IRS.
Period.
I ain't about to prove to you my bank account.
So that was Mark Scott in the video. He is the brother of Maurice and Marsau. And then the woman was Kiowa, and that's Maurice's ex-wife. So at the end of the day, I almost feel like I want the Holts to clap for the Scotts anyway, despite how they feel like they've been treated by them. I also do not like it when you help people and then you expect a thank you, or you expect someone to respond to your kindness. You should always do things out the kindness of your heart. The blessing is in the giving. And I only know what the Holts did for Latisha and Marsau because I did my research. Now, everybody's not going to do all of that. And the more you talk about wanting acts of gratitude from the Scotts, you come off a certain type of way. So I agree with Latisha. Maybe we just need to hear a little bit more about the background of how all of these people got into business together. But honestly, I think we have heard all that we're going to hear. And who really wants to watch all of that again? Especially if editing doesn't play in your favor. Y'all know Melody and Martell are the executive producers. But let me know what you all think about all of this. It was a lot. But as always, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.